Hey, Hillary, where are you? I'm
There
looking
are
for you.
poems, melodies, and novels that contain glimpses of truth about the human condition. For me, Kate Chopin's novels shine with honesty about the beauty and the brutality of life. In the novel The Awakening, Edna Pointier, under the guidance of the sagacious pianist Mademoiselle Rice, attempts to redefine herself as an independent woman and artist in the confines of a stifling society. Edna says, "When I left Mademoiselle today, she put her arms around me and felt my shoulder blades to see if my wings were strong. She said, 'The bird that would soar above the level plane of tradition and prejudice must have strong wings.' It is a sad spectacle to see the weaklings bruised, exhausted, fluttering back to earth." We are all Edna, trying to define ourselves. We want to create a whole person outside of the expectations of society. But, as Mademoiselle warns us, each of self and world, but only the individual can create herself or his self. It is not just the bindings of the earth from which birds must fly. We must also create ourselves anew, with more than tradition, and without prejudice, and without hate. It is difficult, especially as teenagers, to understand the world without using conformist thinking. To be an independent person is to risk looking different, to risk being apart from the nest and the flock. When we cease to rely on the opinions and beliefs of others, the world is scary, dangerous, undefined, but it is our own. Though some of us are not yet entirely ready to fly, many of us are. So parents, teachers, friends, as you hug your graduate this afternoon, feel our shoulder blades and see how we have grown. And then be prepared to watch us soar. Thank you.
And now I'd like to ask the senior band members to please take up their instruments to play their last tune with the Carmont Symphonic Band.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, students and teachers, parents, family, and friends. I'm Nick Dillon. Just for a moment, consider what we, the class of 2003, have gone through. 13 years of schooling during our 18 years of growing up. And reflecting back on these years, what do we have to show for it? Our memories. We have our memories. Some of you may know the old saying, knowledge is not what a pupil remembers, but will that pupil will not forget. What will remain in our minds after tonight? What memories will become those valuable gems of unforgettable knowledge? Who in the audience can actually say they know the phases of mitosis, or can name the capital of Togo? Not many, but none of us will ever forget that counselor who listened to us when no one else would. That librarian who, with the kind of vision that would put Superman to shame, saw one single book on the shelf out of order and let us know about it. Or how about the custodian who astounds us all with his uncanny ability to scoop up ketchup with feline grace? We can develop our minds with information as much as we want, but the truth is those simple, rare smiles from a caring teacher mean more to all of us than any amount of knowledge ever will. Simple gratitude is all we have to offer these educators who have shaped our lives, and still these teachers continue to give every day. Routinely, we blame them for such things as shortened vacations, overcrowded lunches, and that disgusting feeling we all have when we realize that once again, there is no soap in the bathroom. But these teachers have shaped the lives of every student they see daily and have given of themselves something that is irreplaceable. Their honesty and openness has rubbed off on us like a scratch and sniff sticker. Who they are has become a part of who we are. We can look back at our high school years to see how we've grown. Our freshman year, we still had that leftover feeling of needing to be cool that carried over from middle school. we'd spy out our upperclassmen and leech onto them like leeches, hoping that somehow their coolness would rub off on us. In sports, we were the tackle dummies, the worthless third-string ball boys who dreamed of the day we'd be first string. Yes, the first year as Scott was a wonder of new experiences. Our sophomore year, we realized just how immature freshmen really were. In a flash of embarrassment, we realized how stupid it was to ride the freshman limo to a school-sanctioned event. Instead, we thought it would be preferable to be seen getting a ride with our parents than a flock of freshmen. This was the year when we felt a little bit freer to participate in school. We went to homecoming, got involved in honors society, and even did some homework. A few of us even came out of the closet and admitted that we were on the badminton team, all the while anticipating being called name one. Our junior class was our year of power. We all gloried in the term upperclassmen by claiming seniority in every situation possible. A few of us became so close to the seniors that early symptoms of senioritis began appearing towards the end of the year. For many of us, that meant we put off as much as possible until our senior year. But we figured we were doing our part to keep the administrators busy. In fact, on this time, we felt like we were on top of the world. Our senior year has been our scramble time. We felt senioritis kick in worse than pneumonia, and we started getting collective amnesia around homework or due date. Our teachers did get irritated at times, but they also sought retribution by assigning 4 tests on senior skip day. We bore with the injustice with minimal fuss. We're now at the end of our 4 years of Carmont, and we sit here anticipating the reward of our soon-to-be most prized possession, our diplomas. We are seniors, we are graduating, and it's too late for any administrators to catch us on fines or absences. We have had an unforgettable 4 years, and the memories we have gathered have become something we all can share in. Family, friends, and teachers, we've all reached the end of this long journey tonight, and here we must part paths. And what can we say about our years here? Have we made a difference? Without a doubt, yes. Our legacy lies in the simple kindness of a smile on a sad day that one of us gave, or that determination we inspired in our fellow athletes. One of us helped to make the lives of our teachers just a little bit easier by bestowing one of those rare thank yous. These aren't momentous, earth-shattering gifts, but they are gifts that will last forever. Long after the memory of giving has faded, the riches of kindness, excellence, and caring will live on. When will we meet again? We don't know. But we can take comfort in one thing. When we remember the class of 2003, we'll feel that special tug of memories of a home away from home. We journey now to make new memories, casting off the skin of adolescence and stepping forward into independence. Some of us will become preachers, presidents, accountants, CEOs, and lawyers. We have here future post office workers, administrators, custodians, and soldiers. We even have a select few who are insane enough to pursue a teaching career. In essence, it matters not what we do, but how we do it. Walk through a room and make it just a little bit brighter as you leave. In the words of Vince Lombardi, the quality of a person's life is in direct proportion to their commitment to excellence, regardless of their chosen field of endeavor. As we venture out into the world, take with you the riches of kindness, excellence, and caring that we have gained in our years here at Carmont. Keep them with you as you create new memories that will make us proud. And one last thing, on behalf of the class of 2002, I would like to thank all the parents, teachers, friends, and anyone else who has helped us up to this point. We do appreciate all the things you've done for us, though at times we haven't shown you any gratitude. None of us here that could have done it without you. Thank you.
Administrators, teachers, parents, honored guests, and graduates. It is with a heavy heart and much pride that I stand before you to celebrate our graduation as the class of 2003. Although this is a speech I've anticipated giving for some time, I never realized how it would make me feel, but looking at these graduates, it's truly bittersweet. Our class is extraordinary. We have set a precedent, both in school and in our communities, that will be extremely difficult to beat. Being the creative and astonishing class that we are, we have made some unbelievable events come to life. You see, it was our class, the class of 2003, who took Carmont to the next level, and we did it all while having fun. Looking back, our years at Carmont have been the most difficult, but also the most formative. We have survived everything from triumph to tragedy, but even in these hardships, we emerged as one, a unified class who supported each other through each and every difficult time. We've emerged stronger, more experienced, more knowledgeable. Our generation has only begun to endure the changes that the world is facing. We determine our own destiny, and as the upcoming generation of leaders, we must make it our priority to become educated about the decisions that affect us. We have spent the last 4 years of our lives memorizing why and how the world works, but we never questioned it. Graduates, don't think that we have to accept the ideas put forth by anyone. You have a responsibility to future generations to leave this world a better place than you started. And who knows, maybe we can fix the problems that previous generations simply couldn't solve. Our school is a perfect example of how the efforts of teachers, administrators, neighbors, parents, and us, the graduates, change both the interior and exterior facade in such a short period of time. Because of everyone's efforts, Carmont has become the school where everyone wants to be. Having said that, I believe that each and every one of these graduates behind me is a leader in his or her own way. The qualities that each of you possess and your experiences and accomplishments will take you far in life. And although we are all very diverse, our opinion, our voice, it matters. Senator Jackie Speier has said, "You're never guaranteed a tomorrow." Graduates, please take this to heart. Sometimes we think that we are immortal and that we have plenty of time to accomplish our goals in life. But as we've realized, life is too precious and the years pass by so quickly. I'm still trying to figure out how a 50-minute class can progress for so long, but how quickly 4 years can just pass before our eyes. Honestly, the most important lessons that I learned at Carmont didn't come from within the walls of the classroom, embedded within a 40-minute lecture. No, the lessons, the knowledge that I will take with me forever came from the experiences that I shared with my classmates. My advice to you is to take chances and never conform to the ideals of society. Challenge the status quo. Stand up for what you believe in. Have courage, have faith. You never know who's listening, and you never know what could happen unless you try. Our society is so adamant on focusing on a person's failures. Failing is normal, and the more you try to succeed, the more times you will fail in the process. And remember, limitations are only illusions that your mind sets up as a protective barrier. I leave you with a verse from one of my favorite songs by Leanne Womack, and I think the words truly fit the moment in our lives. I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. I hope you still feel strong when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. When you come close to selling out, reconsider. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. And when you get the chance to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. On behalf of the senior class, I would like to thank all of the teachers and administrators who helped us achieve our academic goals. Thank you to Ms. Jenoff, who is responsible for so much of our success and the success of Carmont. Thank you to our friends and classmates for their love, friendship, and the memories that we've shared. And thank you to our families for their unconditional love, support, constant sacrifice, and encouragement. We appreciate everything that you've done for us. All of you have pushed us to be the best that we can be. The best we can do now is make you proud. Congratulations. I wish you the best of luck. It's been an honor and a privilege to be part of the class of 2003.
I can zoom in pretty good. I might be able to take some off of this. She's just right to the podium, I think.
In the second row.
Victoria Marina Najar. Jamie Christine Marie Hashimoto. Lita Aniselina Tangitao. Holmgren. Allison Jane Burke. Jessica Ann Cutter. Leslie Ann McCarthy.
Well, they got them all mixed up, huh?
Nicholas Kaysen Kurtz.
That's a good idea, though.
Andrew John Volkert.
Because all your life you get to be first if you write the A's.
Aaron Matthew McKenzie. Benjamin John Graves. Jennifer Hoy. Jonathan Nassimi. Leslie Catherine Moore. Lila Vega. Nora Razon.
Oh, she is.
Irene Caloris.
No, it's like sometime
Julie Leah Lockwood. Amy Nicole Schifrin. Suzanne Marie Sangervasi. Anne Marie Becker. Coco Robinson.
¿Dónde está el Puma? Puma, cuando digan Gabriel gritas. ¿Ok? Voy a ver si vas a estar.
Bien recio.
Pero bien recio.
Pues el fútbol. A lo mejor noqueó algo.
No.
A ver, una fecha.
Emma, tu pau vut longo vavao anti, mai la quema la sike tu he toka koi lole. Mele otfanga malahi balu tavake.
That's every letter in the alphabet.
Stephanie Vichai Kimmy.
Tanya, pongan.
Anna Maria DiMartini. Mona Kiani. Aaron Stevens.
No le habían visto, bueno.
Christine Esteban.
My friend. She's my friend. I think you cheer for her.
Silvino Pineda.
He's my son.
Some tough names to say here.
I'll tell you.
Totally.
Ryan Joseph McGee. Jessica Miyuki Kwan. Jennifer Faye Stahl. Anaseni Tangoi Baholo. J. Gisco. Luke Elzaic. Carla Sandoval. Elisa Laprille Jensen. Jessica Erin Yan.
High school's
Janelle Zanoni. Erica Wong. Karen Gibbons. Sarah Adrian Case. Danielle Mitchell.
They must have a hell of a view. You see the bay?
She might be in the next room.
Pretty. If anybody would never know that.
Tiene tres fresas.
Nick Dillon. Christopher Michael Garrett.
Really? You didn't?
Joey Gernler.
That's cold again.
Eddie Dub.
Sí, pues, acá están las sillas.
Justin Haynes. Josh Nadler. Timothy Louis. Adam Hemp. Nicole Evangelo. Andrew Lenneman. Eric Ron.
I'm sorry, I'm
Lee Bailey. Zachary Berescal. Danny Park. Lizette Ana Jimenez.
Yeah, that's it.
Why did she walk with? She walked with Jessica.
Is she by the person that has the pink
With the
lei
lei.
on?
Yeah.
Is she in
The
front of
brown.
that person? Okay.
She's in front of
Daniel Stephen Bauer.
Okay.
Adam Moeller. Stephanie Marie Rosen. Laura K. Berlich.
Balloons are getting ready to take flight, man.
Taking off.
Lucia Rivera. Hector Silva. Amanda Lee. Ramona Marie Croker. Jessica Marie Barron.
Yeah, it's black.
Rebecca Meyersman. Sarah Adler McDonald. Jordan Phipps. J.J. June.
Screaming in that mic, man. We can really hear you.
Marlena Curtis Jacobson.
Did you get Hillary pretty good right
I'm
now?
right on it
Connie
right now.
Ann Tennyson.
Oh, she's standing there. That's
Yeah.
good.
She opened up the diploma and there's nothing in it.
Karen Charlotte Burke. Linda Tang.
Aquí derecho, ¿dónde están estos? Sale.
Christina McGrath.
Feels good.
Courtney Leslie. Nicholas Lamb.
At least they got a skirt on.